All right, so I just watched the Lex Friedman and Dan Houser interview, and it has me worried about GTA 6. Hearing this guy talk about his craft and his passion for writing and the world building is not only inspiring, but insightful. Let's just say that. And I think Rockstar is losing probably their greatest asset to their games. Look, I was shocked when I saw this in my feed because I don't know the last time Hauser did an interview, but also a video interview. It's kind of weird to see him in HD. But Friedman, however you say his name, asked some great questions about his creative process and what Hauser thought about games that he made, games coming out for his new company, Absurd Ventures, and they also talked about his affinity for books and movies. It was some pretty interesting stuff. Some tidbits I did learn. Downhauser wrote GTA 4 when he was depressed, single, and living in New York City, which is probably why the story is so dark. And he talked about his creative process a little bit. I guess he does this thing where he just kind of sits around and thinks about stuff for a while, and then he actually starts working, and then the ball starts rolling. And then we learned about the GTA 5 DLC, the single player DLC, which we did know about, but in the interview he said that it was halfway done. And what this was going to be was a DLC featuring Trevor as a secret agent. I'll never forgive Take Two from taking that away from us. That is just despicable. And he also mentioned that he wanted to kill Niko at the end of GTA 4, but it wouldn't have worked with the story. It's kind of a logistical thing. He also said that CJ was the best GTA character because of his humility. I guess from the voice acting, not really the writing. Didn't expect that one. But Hauser is not the only one that left Rockstar. Laszlo, that guy behind the radio stuff, he left. Then we had Leslie Benzies. He was a creative director, something like that. I forgot what he was. Creative. He basically was like the main guy behind all that stuff. He was ousted a little after GTA 5 came out. So we don't have our top hitters anymore for GTA 6. None of these guys were really a part of GTA 6. It's kind of going to be it's sort of an end of an era, really. I mean, we've always had Hauser and all those guys in those games. So I'm kind of worried about GTA 6. I know GTA 4 was critiqued for being too dark and realistic and all this stuff. And then GTA 5, they kind of overcorrected. Everything kind of felt like it was on rails. Even the story was just absolutely ridiculous. So I think we're going to be seeing GTA 5 2 pretty much for 6. I think it's going to be the same kind of. The gameplay is going to feel fast paced and all that stuff. It's going to be like Call of Duty, but with cars, essentially. And the story's going to be whatever garbage. And some people are worried about it being woke. And that will probably happen because I remember in GTA 5 they got rid of the rebel flag and there were some kind of NPCs that people thought were transphobic and they completely removed those from the game. So we're kind of losing our grit with GTA. So I'm not really necessarily worried about being woke. I think it's going to be woke regardless just because of the political climate, but I think GTA is going to kind of lose its spirit. The spirit of like GTA 4 just being a full on satire of the United States and being just chaotic and all that stuff. I mean, to prove my point, the other day I was playing GTA 4 and I just stopped and listened to the We Know the Truth talk show or radio show. It's got the talk show with Jason Sudeikis as Richard Bastion. And yeah, go listen to that because absolutely none of that would fly today. You probably can't even put that on YouTube. I think you would be instantly shadow banned. So if everything goes as planned, GTA 6 will come out next May. I think it's going to be most definitely delayed. It'll probably come out like November, October or something. So yeah, I'm not too optimistic about that. But let me know down in the comments.